What's up, guys? Just a quick run-through update on what's been going on. I'm right here in front of the bathroom because we're getting some progress done there. We've got the tile up on a couple of the walls. The center wall here, or the shower partition, I should say. They started out, but they're doing pretty good. Kitchen counter is on. We got the sink put in today. They said that because we're so tall, I asked them to make a 36-inch counter height, which is standard American. Here it's 30. And so he made it and it came out, and then he was gonna have it at 37 and a half, he said, because we're so tall. But this was a huge, it was way out here. So I'm standing here, and then the sink was way in there. So we're gonna have this kind of curved in here as a gradual thing so that we can get close in here while we're trying to wash the dishes. But we ended up using this preformed stuff all the way around. And then to save cost, because they were gonna pour cement on top of that to link all of these together, all these panels. To save cost, we bought some cement dye. Jessica liked the idea of black, and so we're gonna pour just a cement counter, and we'll just have a black countertop, and we'll have it polished out so that it looks nice. What else? We got this wall finished. We're just waiting for the window guy, but now he's requesting to come on Friday, so hopefully he'll actually show up. We got a closet built out in the bedroom. You can see it looks very multicolored because we were running out of block, and we had to go and collect them from everywhere that we were using them as stepping stones and bracings and so on, but we had enough. We got the closet built out, and we will put we'll build a form in here, and we'll just pour a slab on top of this. So we got a window in here so that we can have light, but also that we can have airflow, because in Asia, rainy season, humidity, you get a lot of mold in your closet. That's rendered up. They're gonna start doing tile in there, I think, as soon as the other bathroom is done. And then off over here, up on the mound, is where these volunteer watermelons, by the way, as we're walking past, are doing amazing. They are covered in flowers, and this one over here has already got fruit on it. The pond is coming up like crazy. We had to bring the pump all the way up off of the steps and put a float on it down there. The water, super nice. Yeah, so we've got Jessica's going around and adding some compost to the top to try and protect from boring creatures. But then we got a fruit there, lots of flowers. But up here, we are working on getting the solar array, the rack for it set up. So yesterday we dug out all the holes, got them kind of bored out at the bottom so they're wider at the bottom. Because this pad, if you remember, is just the dirt and the clay from out of the pond. So it's still gonna settle a lot. Digging this out was extremely easy. Even though they packed it down with the tractor and they had, big 10-wheeled dump trucks up here dumping it, it still is settling with the rain. And so we had to try and get something that's gonna sturdy it, stabilize it. So today we squared up this back row, the tallest row, leveled it out on the top, and poured the feet on it. Tomorrow, when it hardens up, we'll backfill the soil on top of that just to anchor it in, and then we'll get these ones. But basically, we'll run all of these out, and then we've got some 4-inch C-channel that will run across the top of each of these, and then we'll build the frame, the rack, out of the 3-inch C-channel running perpendicular to that. And that's what we'll mount all the panels to. And so we'll get all 16 of our panels on this, and then we'll still have room for 2 more if we expand in that way. But then we set it back far enough. We had to set it back far enough from the field, because once the fields are full and then they harvest it, they light them on fire, and we didn't want the heat, depending on how big the flames get, we didn't want it getting near electronics. And then we set it back this far from the pond, partially because of erosion. and partially so that we can expand this out in the future. If we get a little bit more operational and decide that we do need more than the 6,000 watts of power that we have for all of our facilities, then we can extend it out, because we'll have a gutter system on this. So these panels will all be here, 15-degree angle. We'll run a gutter system off of this, and off this end we'll do a drop spout that will dump into the pond, so that we can just collect all that wasted water that just keeps dumping in to this slab and soaking away. So we did it this far forward because back here actually we can still put a structure if we need another staff house, or we need you know, just something else. If we need to put something here, we've still got a lot of space here that we can build on. That's a huge amount of space. But also we've got all of this space here. Obviously we'll have the powerhouse where we have the inverter and so on somewhere up in this area, but it'll be, yeah, just a lot of extra space. Off over here, do a quick walk through because we haven't looked at the bananas in a long time. These bananas were so overgrown with grass that we couldn't even see them, and some of them were not doing very well. But if you like that one, it's like tiny, but it's got life back in it again. So we're looking good. We've got 25 banana trees that we planted. I think we've got about 20 left that are still alive. But these guys flooding their field is helping us a little bit because it's watering the bananas. But yeah, just a quick update. The rain's about to come. I think it's coming down over there already. But yeah, talk to you later.